Hi, Lucas. Can you just talk a little bit about what this day is like? You guys coming in here again, disappointed after no playoffs.
Yeah, it's not fun, right? Obviously, you'd want to get ready to play game one right now, and that didn't happen this year, and I think obviously everyone's very disappointed.
And just for a second straight year in March, you guys really struggled to win. What do you think it is about the intensity of the games that time of year that trips you guys up?
Um, I don't know, to be honest with you. We put ourselves in a good position, before the Four Nations break to be in a good spot coming back and making a good push for it. And it didn't click for us in a period of time, and that really set us back. And it was kind of just going uphill from there. And um, yeah, you look back at games. Same last year, and I think that just goes to show yet again how important every game is, and you got to treat every game like the game it is. So, yeah, I think just coming into next year, I think everyone's just excited to get going again.
Is it getting a little frustrating? I mean, you've been here now for 4 years, Luke. Is it getting a little frustrating or what?
For sure. You grow up playing hockey, you play to win stuff. Whether that's a PV tournament or whatever it is, and you're always used to playing those games, and obviously, not being able to do that is frustrating. It's not fun at all, and I think I speak for everyone when I say that, and everyone's very determined to change that, and want to take that next step very soon.
I don't know, does this season kind of hurt a little bit more than last year? Or are they kind of similar? Or, I mean, any type of difference at all?
Um, it's just as disappointing. Obviously, last year, just how close it was being, it was, different, but the feeling's the same, and the feelings was the same my first year here as well. You want to play playoff games, you want to play important games, and um, we want to get there as a team and an organization, and I think we're moving in the right direction. It's just about taking that last step.
Todd talked down the stretch about needing to kind of be mentally firmer, and I think as you talk about March, I wonder like, what do you see the team's kind of process being? What is the challenge of kind of digging out when things go wrong?
Yeah, I think it. Obviously, that's a big part of it. I think as well, just building confidence within the team. When we went on that 8 game win streak or whatever it was, we could be down 2 goals going into the third, but we knew we still had a great chance. I think when maybe don't have that confidence as a team, you don't really have that, and I think that's what hurt us. And obviously that's something we got to build. I think we're on our way to building an identity as a team, and I think that's a big thing as well. If you have that identity, you can always fall back onto that kind of. Like I said, I think we're taking steps. It's just about taking that last leap.
Do you plan to go to Worlds?
I will see. I'll have some stuff that I need to sort out. Making sure the body's all right, and then I'll make a decision after that.
How much do you think just having Todd and Trent here for the full season, right from the start, having a training camp, how much of a difference do you think that can make?
Yeah, I think it'll make a big difference. I think, obviously for them, that was the first time for me a coaching change in the middle of the season, and obviously for them coming into a team where you've been doing stuff a certain way for a period of time. It's tough to just change like that overnight. So not only in training camp but during the summer as well. Just being able to have talks and have that their philosophy from the start. I think that'll be a huge difference.
And Todd, he's a guy that he seems like he's really blunt a couple times in here after games. He's not afraid to call out players by name, even the top players. He will. Just what is it like having a coach like that? Does it keep everybody on their toes when you know that he pretty much tells it like like what he's thinking?
For sure. I think accountability is a huge part. You got to hold each other accountable, and he does that in a good way, and it's coming from a good spot as well. It's coming from a place where he wants to drive the team forward and individuals forward, and I think that's what we need as well. We gotta be upfront and honest with each other, and realize that everyone's doing it from a good spot. That we wanna grow and develop as a team.
Ray, when we talked last fall, I believe you spoke about how you always are raising the expectations for yourself. Looking back on the season that you had this year and going into the summer and starting off camp next year, what are those expectations and how have they raised for yourself?
Yeah, I mean, I want to take another step in my game. I did feel like I took a step this year, but I feel like I have a lot more left, and it's you go into the summer every year and you focus on maybe a couple things that you really want to pinpoint and develop. So for me, I feel like it's just the same, just putting in the work and hopefully get a good result.
Lucas, just that Four Nations, it just seemed like those games were so on another level emotionally and everything that was at stake. Did it take a bit to readjust to the regular season like that?
I wouldn't say so, no. I mean, it was obviously a lot of fun. I thought those games were great. Not only just the pace of play and the hockey and all the good players out there, but the atmosphere, it was unbelievable. And for me, I was more excited coming back and play games here. So I don't think so. I mean, it was 3 games, but obviously the maybe mental aspect of it, just playing those high intensity games. But at the same time, it's a part of it, and want to make the playoffs here. So hopefully we'll play a lot more games than that. Thank you, guys.
Have a nice summer.